It's Wednesday morning. The storm is definitely on the way. The peak of it for us is going to be around 7, 8, 9 a.m. tomorrow. That's Thursday morning. I'm in my backyard right now, and I'm just checking. There's a drainage ditch here, and it flows, as I'm looking at it, from right to left, and it eventually hits a canal that drains to the east. Drains to the west into a swampy area. And I'm just kind of looking at how much width there is here and depth. This canal doesn't get drained, or this ditch doesn't get drained from a big area. So I'm not expecting a problem with this. We're in an area FEMA considers us safe here from flooding. We are expecting to get 15 to 18 inches, but we shall see. This is still the side of the house, which is pretty secure. No big windows. This garage door here, but behind me in the front yard is an old tree, and this is one of my concerns. Again, it's an old tree. An arborist has looked at it not so long ago and took, you can see one big branch off. There's a pretty big one, could fall across our front lawn. I moved the car in the garage, which means it might get trapped in the garage, but on the other hand, it's very unlikely to be crushed. Well, it is now about 3 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon, and we've had some really heavy rain. This is a little bit of a break in the rain. We did things like get the garbage bins in because pickup was today. And you can see the canal there, the ditch. And if we go down here, you can see there's a drain across on the other side that's draining from the roads and from other houses. During the night, I knew there was water out there. I knew it was rising. I couldn't really see how fast it was rising, where exactly it was, or know when it was going to stop. It's morning, about the earliest that one can actually see and film out here. The water has been in the street in the front of the house, and I really couldn't tell how full it was here in the back of the house until I came out just now. It is really full. And you can probably hear I'm walking and making squishing sounds because there is water just kind of standing in the backyard. By now we were pretty sure the worst of the rain was over, and we thought the water was going down, but then we started seeing a current in it. So we thought maybe water was flowing into the street from somewhere else. The golf course definitely had some more water hazards than usual. And you can see here how high the water was against the mailbox. Has gone down quite a bit, but the street is still flooded. our power has been out for 3-4 hours now. We kept it during most of the storm, which was a little surprising. It is afternoon after the hurricane has left. We're still getting a little bit of rain now and then. It's certainly breezy, but obviously the worst is over. This drainage ditch is still very full, but you can see just as in front, it has gone down quite a bit. Most of the neighborhood is without power. I've heard it's a substation that went down and they're working on it. I can hear a lot of generators. Somewhere in this direction, there's a drainage pipe leading into this drainage ditch. It's underwater now, you can't see it. It's Sunday now, so the storm has well passed. It has been sunny, things are drying out. I just wanted to show a couple things about how close this was. You can see where the leaves were washed up to. The water level was within, a couple inches of the garage door and the front door. Now there's a step up in the front door, as I think there is with most homes. So we had a little bit of a buffer there, a cushion. In the morning, as soon as it got light enough, we could see the water was basically at this height. It was touching the top brick here. It did not go over this planter. It was definitely over this one. But that was the height out here. But, a truck could get through, but you really couldn't see. You couldn't see how far down the road was. If you take a look at a typical sedan, the height of the water, I think would have gotten in the car had I tried to drive through it. And in addition to that, the road dips a couple inches lower, farther down on the way out. That might have been too much to safely drive through. One last look out here in the back. And you can see it has mostly gone down. It is still higher than what we expect this time of year. We are not in a floodplain here, not even a 100-year floodplain. We were preparing for a wind event. We didn't get hit with bad wind, but we definitely got an awful lot of rain. It was pretty close here. I know a lot of just close neighbors and a lot of Floridians were not so fortunate. So now comes the rebuilding, and just keep in mind, it'll be off the news long before the rebuilding is completed. This is going to take years, especially on the southwest coast of Florida. Help your neighbors, take care of yourself. If you can do anything to help those hardest hit in Florida, every little bit makes a difference. Stay safe. If you're ever faced with this, plan in advance, and then just stay in a safe spot while the storm is going on. That's materials, things can be replaced. But people are the valuable things in life. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your thoughts and prayers. As I said, we're grateful we came out of it okay.